Margot Robbie is one of the hottest stars on the planet right now, in more ways than one. The beautiful Aussie actress is in high demand in Hollywood after a string of impressive performances in movies like The Wolf of Wall Street, Suicide Squad, Goodbye Christopher Robin, and I, Tonya. And as much as everyone knows she's very talented, there's more to Robbie than just being an A-list star. In this video, we'll take a look at some interesting facts about her personal life. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's the best way of keeping up to date with all of Screen Rant's great new videos.
We're investing in Italy.
Not Italy, California, babe.
Oh, California!
Her husband was her housemate. Margot Robbie has been married since December of 2016 to British assistant director Tom Ackerley. The couple met on the set of 2015's romantic World War II drama movie Suite Française. But pretty much everyone knows that. What isn't widely known is that the pair were housemates before they became romantically involved with one another. Suite Française's cast and crew formed a strong bond with one another, so 7 of them agreed to move in together in Clapham in southwest London. A year into their house share, Robbie and Ackerley began dating, and they actually hid their relationship from their other housemates for quite some time, before they were left with no choice but to make it known.
What did Tarzan do?
Killed his only son.
She loves animals. Margot Robbie loves animals, and back in February of 2016, she and Tom Ackerley introduced their new puppy, Boo Radley, to the world. Little Boo was a rescue pup and was first shown off by Robbie on Instagram, where the tiny guy was seen making himself comfortable on a giant beanbag chair. Robbie also had a pet rat called Rat Rat. Rat Rat was originally a weird gift of sorts, sent by Jared Leto during the filming of Suicide Squad, in which he played the Joker opposite Robbie's Harley Quinn. But she took to the rodent and gave him a home, including a small rat mansion. However, when her then landlord discovered Rat Rat, she was forced to give him up to none other than Guillermo del Toro.
Or else. I was gonna say I wouldn't do that if I were you.
She turned down Playboy Magazine. It goes without saying that the idea of seeing Margot Robbie in any state of undress is very appealing to millions of men, and indeed women around the world. Therefore, any edition of Playboy featuring the gorgeous star would undoubtedly fly off the shelves en masse. It's never going to happen though, so get that idea out of your head right now, deviant. Robbie turned down the world-famous publication because she'll only ever go naked for artistic purposes, and in her own words, she has put her family through enough. Apparently, when she appeared nude in 2013's The Wolf of Wall Street, those closest to her really didn't like it. It remains to be seen whether or not she'll do any more scenes of that nature in the future.
Nikki.
Let me have it.
Nikki, if we just ran, if we just, if I could slip away or if we could...
She can't say home in different accents. Margot Robbie is an incredibly talented actress, and in spite of the fact she's from Australia, she successfully portrayed characters from the likes of New York, in the case of Naomi LaPaglia and Harley Quinn, Oregon, in the case of Tonya Harding, and England, in the case of Lady Greystoke and Daphne Milne. It pretty much goes without saying, therefore, that she's generally very good at covering up her Australian accent, but there is one word that she really has a hard time saying correctly in any accent but her own. The word in question is home, and poor Margot really struggles to make it sound anything other than Australian. Can you say home in a different accent? Let us know in the comments.
And after a while, I just realized it didn't.
Her nickname is Maggot. She's beautiful, she's talented, she's popular, and you could use countless other superlatives to describe her. So you'd expect Margot Robbie to have a pretty cool nickname, right? Wrong. Robbie's nickname is actually Maggot. Yes, really. And believe it or not, it has nothing to do with schoolyard bullying or anything negative. It's actually an affectionate term for the star, as it's a nickname that was given to her by her own family. The name grew on her throughout her school years when her classmates got in on the joke too, but as we said before, it was never meant in a derogatory way, so it's all good.
We're going to Monaco!
Monaco?
Christina Ricci was her roommate. In 2011, Margot Robbie moved to Hollywood, where her first major role would end up being in the critically acclaimed television series Pan Am, which followed the exploits of the pilots and stewardesses of the titular airline as it operated in the early 1960s. Robbie landed one of the lead roles in the show alongside the Addams Family star Christina Ricci. Both actresses played stewardesses, and they actually roomed together during their time working alongside each other. In fact, during this time when they were made to wear 60s retro super tight girdles, it was Ricci who would regularly help Robbie to wrestle into her incredibly awkward costume.
I was a kid. Did you ever love me or anything?
She has a strange diet. Anyone who looks at Margot Robbie can immediately see that she has an amazing figure. There's not an ounce of fat on her stomach is toned, and she could easily be a swimsuit model. But her regular diet certainly doesn't reflect that. It's hard to believe it, but Robbie has been quoted as saying, "I don't have a very good diet," and that she loves beer, fries, and burgers. But she has admitted that if she has to get in a bikini, she'll eat nothing but carrot sticks for 3 whole days. She's described her diet as one extreme or the other. We bet a lot of people wish they could spend so much time eating so unhealthily and still look as good as Robbie.
Feel free to say no.
Yeah, sure.
I hate to even bring it up. I feel so rude even asking this.
No, it's fine.
She's been accused of lying about her age. A lady's age is a sensitive subject, which is why you're told to never ask a lady how old she is. So it must have come as something of a shock to Margot Robbie when she was accused of lying about hers. As of early 2018, Robbie is 27 years old, but a number of people have been somewhat suspicious about that number because of a 2008 interview the actress took part in. The print version of said interview stated that she was 23 at the time. If the interview had been correct, she would be 33 by now. However, that claim has since been confirmed to be a journalistic error.
You gotta have some reason for being here. What's your reason?
What is yours?
She thought Prince Harry was Ed Sheeran. Back in 2016, Margot Robbie attended a housewarming party for her friend and fellow actress Suki Waterhouse. Many famous people were there, including Prince Harry, who Robbie met and followed into a photo booth with a few other people. The problem was, Robbie believed that she was going into the booth with musician Ed Sheeran. They are both ginger after all. She admitted to making the error during an appearance on The Tonight Show, and she was quite embarrassed about it to say the least. British tabloids were quick to suggest that Robbie and the prince were romantically involved once the photos from the booth were released, but that obviously wasn't the case, given that the star didn't even know who he was.
He's not religious.
That church, it was only holy because of what you brought to it.
She's a bit of a tomboy. In spite of how beautiful and feminine Margot Robbie obviously is, she's actually something of a self-confessed tomboy. She's very openly not much of a girly girl when it comes to fashion and often ends up wearing shorts, a t-shirt, and a pair of Converse sneakers when she's not working. She describes her style as on the less feminine side and more grungy and edgy. She also likes activities that aren't typically associated with girly girls. For example, she's never happier than when she's surfing, out on the farm hunting wild pigs, building dens out in the paddocks, riding around on motorbikes, or playing on the right wing for her ice hockey team. Who knew Margot was a Trump supporter? And that's the end of our video. Did you enjoy it? Do you know of any other cool facts about Margot Robbie? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Screen Rant for more great videos just like this one. See you later, guys.